Hello, my name is Kayleen Fisher. As you can see, I'm at work right now. So I'm talking about the DARE program and why it was ineffective. Well, starters, I grew up in the 80s, 80s and 90s. I was born in the 80s. And so I was really familiar with the old DARE program. And to me, it wasn't as effective because it was just boring. They would just tell you about why drugs were bad for you, ultimately, and not really going over the reality of drugs and how they can affect you or what it can do. Drugs, my sister passed away April 14th. From fentanyl overdose. So growing up as a child, I had to witness my sister using drugs. I mean, she was my little sister, younger than me, but I used to have to put her in a van and take her to the hospital when she overdosed. And one time I had to do CPR as a teenager myself. So seeing her do that, that's what ultimately caused me, with peer pressure from my peers, to say no. The problem with the old DARE program is there wasn't really any real case scenarios. It was just basically an adult in a costume, like a dog costume, passing out coloring books and telling you why drugs were bad. It didn't give you any real life scenarios to go over and be like, what do you do if someone offers you drugs? I mean, they said to say no, just say no to drugs, but I mean, that's, for a kid that wants to fit in, or a teenager, that can be hard. So, I mean, the new program to me is more effective because it has the real life scenarios. So it's going to tell kids what to do or what to say, to say no to their peers. I mean, it's not going to they're not just, oh, we'll say no. And I think going over the dangers of drugs too, and how it can affect a person's life, is very important as well. I think that especially teenagers, they need to see how drugs can change somebody. See pictures of people before drugs and after drugs. And the old program didn't do that. It didn't offer anything like that. It just was boring lectures. And when I was a kid, that's all I kept thinking about was, oh, I need to go to recess. I need to go here. I need to do this. I wasn't interested in anything they had to say because I was just bored. If I would have had like one-on-one interaction, with my peers, or did that, or, it was in smaller groups, I think ultimately it would have stuck with me a lot better than, just say no, just, the old campaign. So, but that's my take on it. So I hope you guys have a really good day, and thank you for listening to me. All right, bye.